Millz Lucas. Millz Lucas.
Okay.
That's who we here with today.
TalkMoney, ENT, Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Think about that.
All right. So TalkMoney Entertainment is the label that I'm CEO of with my brothers, and I got a roster of my brothers that's also my artists and family all in one that we built this together. And I just decided to handle the business side of things. So now that's what it is, TalkMoney Entertainment. That's what you guys know it as the record label. Life on tour is the battle of sleep and remaining focused and having fun while also handling business. But tour is definitely probably one of my best moments that came along with being in the music industry or starting off on this journey of being in the music industry. It's definitely seen a lot and you experience a lot, and it builds you in a different way, it builds your character in a different way. Living east to west is definitely two experiences. It's like, I don't want to say a double life, but it's kind of one and the same too though. So growing up on the East Coast, of course, you just experience things differently. There's certain things that the East Coast is going to teach you, especially being an inner city kid, being from Brooklyn, New York. So the experiences that I'm taught that I grew up with is definitely different. I could tell than from others on the West Coast, like in LA and stuff like that. As I meet people from LA that grew up in LA and stuff like that, and having conversations with them. But now I've been living on the West Coast for probably about like 3 years now, so LA definitely is just like it. I caught a vibe in LA. I won't lie. There's something about LA that is just a lot more focused than in New York for me because it's just New York. It's where I'm from, so it's a lot of different things that's going on out here, rather than going to LA and just really be focused on work and just enjoying the views. It's tired of seeing buildings and concrete jungle, man. I want to see some mountains and green, all the other little things. But moving out your city just in general, I think is just like the ideal plan. I think for everybody should at least try, at least in their 20s. So if you out there, man, like definitely take that leap. And it ain't gonna be easy jumping from east to west, let alone just leaving your own city. So take the leap, man. You're gonna learn something new about yourself. Well, my childhood dreams is definitely basketball. So I guess I definitely still feel like, damn, I wish I could have been in the league. But moving forward, like doing what I do now, it's like a lot of similarities in between sports and management as far as, and just music in general. Like as far as like being in the studio, that's you getting your practice shots and your reps in. And like just before a show, your run through, that's your game plan before you guys go into a game mode. So there's a lot of things that's similar. Your contracts or your labels and stuff like that. As far as like you could even get traded if you want, in a sense, if you want to go from label to label. So there's a lot of similarities in this. So I kind of keep it tied to that, and then, in my own way, I feel like I'm in a league. So I may do with that. I spend a lot of time to myself, I guess, and I reflect a lot, I look in the mirror a lot, and that's pretty much it. I just like to take my steps, and I like to build off my steps and learn from what I'm doing. So every time I experience something, I like to take a step back and just self-reflect about it, and take my time to myself. A lot of vacations, just a lot of doing things that I want to do. That necessarily doesn't pertain to something that somebody wants to do, regardless of what it is. If I want to go to the gym and shoot around, or even if I just want to walk around the neighborhood, just doing stuff that I want to do so I can have my time. So I spend a lot of self-time and reflecting, looking in the mirror.
So the AI music trend. Speak on the AI music trend.
Hold on. Let me take a sip of this water first. All right, let's do it.
Let's speak on it.
No.
The drink that came out. What should end for? Is it going to help? Something that shouldn't have been made? What is it?
It's new. So my feelings on the AI music trend right now is just like it's abuse of technology because it's allowing people to do things that shouldn't be done. So in my opinion, like, it's a waste of technology because you're destroying something that people are working hard. You're destroying creativity. It's like if you take creativity from the individual, like, it's just gonna be a whole different world that we're gonna be living in. So I feel like AI technology can be used for different things. It can be used for better things. They can use it to, you know what I'm saying, like understand cancer and cure cancer, cure other things. But they want to mess with the creatives, with the art, with the music. But I'm not really a fan of it just because of that reason. Carmelo Anthony. Gotta be Nick's tape, the original Nick's tape. Favorite TV show growing up. I was a Nickelodeon kid. I ain't gonna lie. So I was doing like a lot of Rugrats and then transitioned to stuff like Danny Phantom and all that extra stuff. But I was a Cartoon Network baby too. A lot of cartoons, I guess. Kid Next Door, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I got a couple of them. Family Guy, of course. I got a couple of them growing up. Not really like a solid one though. Just Cartoon Boy, I guess. I think, so a day in the life with me is rather just, because I take my job so, like, as a grind mode thing that I feel like I really work 24 hours a day. So whether it's just every day I'm answering calls or checking the emails and stuff like that, like I said, running through my game plan as a coach should, and making sure everything's in order. But working with Jay has been like, made the transition process and learning everything a lot easier because me and him grew up together and we really built this from the ground as far as like the music and the business side of things behind the scenes. So it's just like us learning how to really deal with the labels and deal with our music and put our music out and help other artists around us and features and getting these plaques and everything. We learned and we grew it and we learned together. So I feel like working with him has just made the transition a lot easier in a sense. But yeah, day in life for me has been really just being on top of things and making sure everything's running smoothly, making sure the machine is going smoothly and trying to better myself, better the team. What can I do? What can I line up here? And of course, dealing with the daily bookings of a show and whatever is on schedule for that day. So something I don't have at this moment is a position at a label. And I'm coming for that. So, yeah, that's something I have that I don't have that I want right now. That's one thing I'm locked in on because I could showcase some talent at any one of these labels and really turn them around, in my opinion. So, that's one thing I'm coming for. So, I'm gonna put that in the air right now. This chapter in my life is called. This chapter in my life is really called CEO or really boss, like, because it's like, I'm gonna start this one over because I want to get this right. This chapter in my life really called CEO because from the start of this, I was in my rookie season. I felt like I was in my rookie season, and I was learning a lot of things. And a lot of people, of course, I was always the CEO of my label and stuff like that on paper, but with CEO becomes really handling things differently and really being the one everybody could call and rely on and stuff like that. So I think now that I'm getting older and I'm getting out of my rookie year and I'm more locked in and learned a lot more, I think now I'm able to handle a workload that's bigger than when I started with. So I'm ready to take that on and really just execute everything I got to get to. And I'm trying to be all over these blogs and et cetera. I need my own real situation, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. CEO, chapter of life is really like CEO and building a brand that y'all gonna remember for life. So yeah. Forbes. Straight like that, Forbes. That's the type of shit I'm coming for.
Rich Forever Father. That plan.
Yeah, Rich Forever Father. That shit is just it's always a chance for that shit to come out. Like, it's always a chance for that shit to come out. Always a chance. I believe in manifestation. I believe in definitely talking about, like, instead of using words like if and could be, using words like when I do and this is going to happen and stuff like that. So, in a way, manifestation is just like you said, your own way. My own way is just really speaking on things, just trying to make it. I don't if things. I like to do things. So I try to eliminate that word if. Message to the youth is enjoy, really enjoy your years. And I'm not saying that like on some old head, like trying to son to you, trying to like sound like I'm older, like nah, but really enjoy your years. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we see on social media that really alters how you think you should be living. And it's like, it's a lot of stuff that's off the internet that's like in the world. Like, go see other places, go do other things, do things that you're not used to doing. Like, really live and enjoy yourself. Like, that money always gonna come back. Like, so enjoy yourself, live in the moment more. Stop trying to record everything that you see. Like, and be able to be yourself, never change. Just remain who you are. Even if the road take a little longer, just remain who you are as a person, because it's worth it.